Ed Welburn, W-E-L-B-U-R-N, Vice President, General Motors Global Design.
Ed, how long have you been with General Motors?
Oh, almost 35 years, in fact.
Wow. And
35 fast-moving, exciting years.
And the car right behind us, the Camaro convertible.
Yes.
How much of a hand did you have in that?
Well, you know, as the leader of our global design organization, I'm involved with the development of each and every one of our designs. The Camaro is something that you really get attached to as a project. And as we developed the coupe, we also had the convertible in mind as we're developing that vehicle. So the Camaro is a very special car. I think it's not only is it a great design, but I think it represents a fresh-thinking, forward-thinking General Motors.
How different is it designing this Chevy Camaro convertible than switching your whole mindset over to an electrically driven car or a fuel cell car?
Well, it's, you really have to think about the total vehicle, and for the electric car and its systems, you want to develop a design that is very light, is very agile, and just kind of speaks to the kind of technology that's a part of the vehicle. And you really, and for that electric vehicle, you look at every material, even the colors and the fabrics and the interior, and how they support the concept. For the Camaro concept, you want materials, colors, and body shape and sections that are much more muscular, that really speak to the kind of car that the Camaro is.
And kind of loud. Could we say loud?
Well, we can say it's kind of loud. It's strong. It's strong. It's bold. It's powerful.
Now, Ed, I just happen to know that you're a collector of one item. What is it that you collect?
I'm a collector of a number of items. I have a Camaro myself, 69 Camaro, but you're probably talking about my collection of cocktail shakers.
Exactly.
And it's kind of unusual thing. I've got over 100 martini shakers, and each one's a bit different from the other. It's just kind of an intriguing, fun little thing that I do. I like a lot of Art Deco was a really interesting period, and I think that's where a lot of my interest comes from.
I've never met a designer that didn't have one thing that they collected. The Audi guy collects cameras, the Nissan guy collects watches, you collect shakers. What is it with you guys?
I don't know. I think it's just they're intriguing. I like watches and cameras as well, and I understand why they like to collect them. It's just not just the function of them, but the design, that work that went in. It's all about design. It's the aesthetics.
The design over time.
The functionality. It is respect for design from different periods. The best of design from the 20s or the 30s or the 40s, and bringing that together. And there are those of us who collect cars as well.
Okay, so what's the one shaker you have that you like the most? From what year, what period?
There's one that I have. It's called the Zeppelin.
You didn't have that last time I talked to you.
I have the Zeppelin.
Oh.
And I have a great story how I acquired the Zeppelin. And I thought what was neat about it was just the fact its shape, and that it was a rare shaker. But when you open it up and you see how all the parts work in the Zeppelin, that's even more intriguing. That just adds to it. So I think it's the design and just the way it's all put together that makes it.
Now we're not going to see a car that somehow looks like the Zeppelin?
No. There's one thing, if there's one thing that's guaranteed in life, you will not see a General Motors car that looks like a Zeppelin.
Ed Welburn, thank you very much.
You're welcome.